So today I wanted to talk about being selfish and saying no. Today I trained some awesome clients in the morning, enjoyed it, came home, did some writing, did some of my own work and planning. Got to about 2 o'clock and I'd finished, done everything. Happy, productive day. And I thought I'd go to the bike shop to go and get an inner tube for my road bike. And I decided today was going to be like a rest day, if you like, do nothing day, because I'm so tired. A big ride on Tuesday and pretty much gym every single day. So I was like, right, today I'm having some downtime, I'm knackered, need to recover. So I went to the bike shop and as soon as I went in, they had this turbo training challenge there. So it was like a bike challenge or something. You had to sprint as hard as you could for about 1:20, so I don't know. And it had like a Top Gear leaderboard there with all these times on. And as soon as I went in, my competitive edge kicked in. I was like, Christ, I can't leave without not giving this a go. Even though I'd already told myself I wasn't going to do anything today. So anyway, I went, you know, I kept saying, no, I'm not doing it. I'm having a day off to the guys that were working there. And they're like, go on, you'll be good at this. And anyway, I gave in like an idiot. Sprinting my tits off for 1:20 or whatever it was. And I was absolutely knackered. I've literally only just recovered. And this was like 2 hours ago. I'm just out on a bit of a, bit of an afternoon stroll. And I wanted to talk about being selfish and saying no. And putting yourself first. And I'm quite a selfish person. Let me explain. I try and put myself first. I try and look after myself first. You see a lot of people, they run around, maybe you do the same, run around, look after everyone else for themselves. Before you know it, the end of the day has come and they've got no time for themselves, they're absolutely bollocksed. And that's it, day over. And then the cycle repeats itself the next day. So when are you going to get out of that cycle? That's what I would ask you. But I would have you ask if you were selfish and you looked after yourself first, or had the, you actually said no to some things you said yes to. There's a car coming, I think. If you actually said no to some things you said yes to, and you were selfish and you looked after yourself first, you'd be able to give these people that you're running around for a lot more time, a lot more energy. Imagine if I train myself first thing in the morning before I even see any clients. So then I can show up with them with, full of energy, full of enthusiasm. Now, obviously it's a bit different for you because I work in a gym. I don't work in an office job, say. It's a bit different. But imagine if you had a coach or a trainer and they turned up and they were tired, they weren't full of enthusiasm and energy, you'd be a bit demotivated, wouldn't you? So I try and show up 100% all the time, give enthusiasm, energy, but I can only do that if I invest in myself first. If I try and run around for everyone else first, I've got absolutely nothing left for me. Now, I do love all my analogy and stuff, and I heard a real good one the other day, and it was about water. If you've got a full glass of water, an absolutely brimmed full glass of water, and there was someone starving over there, you'd give them some of your water, because you could. If your glass was empty, you couldn't give them any. It's exactly what it's like, putting other people first. I've got a client, and this is a really good example of how people put other things first rather than themselves as a priority. I've got a woman who comes in, trains real hard, and she's always ill. She's always got something wrong. She's, bad health, an illness of some sort, cold, anything, whatever. And she comes in and tries to train through it, and I can tell just by the way she's not giving 100% because she can't. And then she'll still persistently go to work, she'll still persistently put other people first, other things first. And she knows full well she can't produce at her best at work. She knows that her health is suffering, but yet she's still, it's like a big disillusion. She just puts everything before herself. But I guarantee if she'd put herself first and just give herself a bit of time, she'd be able to give 100% in her work, she'd be able to give 100% to other people. But people just don't see this. It's mad. Look after yourself first, and then help other people with this energy and enthusiasm that you've got from looking after yourself.